The Simpsons, a seemingly innocent animated sitcom, has been foretelling the future with uncanny accuracy for decades. Yes, you heard it right. Our beloved Springfield family has been serving as a crystal ball, showing us glimpses of the future in between their signature comedic antics. The Simpsons, a show that has been on air since the late 80s, has woven a complex tapestry of humor, satire, and surprisingly, prophecy. This vibrant and quirky family from the fictional town of Springfield has captivated audiences worldwide, not just with their hilariously relatable lives and adventures, but also with their eerie ability to predict future events. But before we delve into the future, let's take a quick stroll down memory lane. Remember when Lisa predicted the Trump presidency way back in the year 2000? Or when the show eerily foretold of a global pandemic and murder hornets, sending shivers down our spines when these events unfolded in real life? What about the time when The Simpsons accurately predicted the Disney-Fox merger, almost 2 decades before it happened? These are but a few instances of the show's prophetic prowess. The Simpsons have made some startlingly accurate forecasts, making us wonder if there's more to this animated sitcom than meets the eye. It's as if the writers have a crystal ball, allowing them to peer into the annals of the future. However, this isn't just about past predictions. Today, we delve into what The Simpsons have predicted for the year 2034. Are they mere coincidences, or is there a hidden oracle in the heart of Springfield, predicting the future with a precision that would make Nostradamus envious? Or perhaps, are the creators of the show time travelers, giving us cryptic clues about what lies ahead? As we prepare to unwrap the mysteries of the future, remember, this isn't just any prediction. This is a prediction from The Simpsons, a show with a track record of turning their fictional foresights into reality. Buckle up as we traverse through the uncanny world of Simpsons predictions right up to 2034. In the early years of the show, the creators of The Simpsons had already started weaving the threads of future events. One of the earliest predictions that would later come true occurred in season 5, in an episode titled Dollar Springfield. In this episode, we see a fictional Siegfried and Roy-esque duo being mauled by their trained tiger. 10 years later, in real life, Roy Horn of Siegfried and Roy was tragically attacked by one of their show tigers. This shockingly accurate prediction became one of the first instances that made viewers wonder if The Simpsons creators had a crystal ball. Moving on, another prediction that has become part of our everyday life is the concept of autocorrect fails. Yes, folks, The Simpsons predicted this too. In an episode from 1994, we see Dolph, one of Springfield's school bullies, write a reminder to beat up Martin on his Apple Newton, an early digital assistant. The device hilariously mistranslates it to eat up Martha. Fast forward to the present day, and we've all been victims of the occasional autocorrect fail. This prediction was so spot on, even the engineers at Apple years later used the phrase eat up Martha as an inside joke while developing the iPhone's keyboard. These uncanny predictions, made years before they actually happened, have led to the belief in The Simpsons' predictive capabilities. It was as if the writers and creators of the show had a knack for looking into the future and subtly incorporating their foresights into the episodes. They say truth is stranger than fiction, and in the case of The Simpsons, it seems fiction might actually be predicting the truth. These early predictions were just the tip of the iceberg. The Simpsons had much more to reveal. So, buckle up as we delve deeper into the intriguing world of The Simpsons and their crystal ball of Springfield. As we crossed into the new millennium, The Simpsons continued its uncanny prophecy. The dawn of the new millennium brought forth a flurry of predictions from our beloved Springfield residents. The Simpsons, with its tongue-in-cheek humor, tackled everything from technological advancements to political happenings and significant cultural shifts. In the realm of technology, The Simpsons eerily predicted the rise of smartwatches and video calls. Remember that episode where Lisa talks to Marge using her watch? That was way back in 1995, a good decade and a half before the world saw the first smartwatch. And who could forget the episode where the Simpsons video call each other? That was before Skype, before FaceTime, when the concept of video calling was just a figment of science fiction. Moving on to the political landscape, who can forget that iconic episode where Lisa becomes the president, succeeding none other than Donald Trump? This episode aired in 2000, a whopping 16 years before Trump would actually take office as the 45th president of the United States. But The Simpsons didn't just stick to politics and tech, they dabbled in theoretical physics too. Remember Homer's equation on the chalkboard? That episode aired in 1998, a full 14 years before scientists discovered the Higgs boson particle, also known as the God particle. Homer's equation, though seemingly nonsensical at the time, was shockingly close to the actual mass of the Higgs boson particle. And let's not forget the cultural shifts the show predicted. The Beatles sending belated fan mail? Check. Lady Gaga performing at the Super Bowl? Double check. The Simpsons has been consistently ahead of the curve, predicting trends and events with an accuracy that borders on eerie. So whether it's the rise of tech gadgets, the political climate, or groundbreaking scientific discoveries, The Simpsons has had its finger on the pulse of the future, making predictions that have repeatedly hit the mark. The accuracy of these predictions is eerie, but The Simpsons didn't stop there. The Simpsons have been predicting events not just years but decades in advance. Step into the recent past with me, where the small town of Springfield seems to have a crystal ball. The 2020s, a decade that has been nothing short of eventful, has seen its fair share of Simpsons prophecies come to life. One of the most chilling predictions was that of a global health crisis. In an episode from 2 decades ago, we saw Springfield in the grip of a mysterious virus, eerily similar to the COVID-19 pandemic that has swept across our world. The show's creators couldn't have possibly known, yet there it was, a mirror image of our reality. But the predictions didn't stop at the pandemic. Oh no, they ventured into the realm of the bizarre. Remember the invasion of murder hornets? Yes, those terrifying insects that seemed to come out of nowhere, causing havoc and fear. The Simpsons had this covered too. They showcased a swarm of aggressive insects in a way that was uncannily similar to the real-life murder hornets. The show's knack for prescience is uncanny. It's as if the writers have a time machine, or maybe they're just really good at guessing. Either way, the accuracy of these predictions is startling. They've managed to hit the nail on the head not once, not twice, but multiple times. But it's not just about the predictions that have already come true. The Simpsons also provides a glimpse into what could be just around the corner. They've painted a picture of the near future that is both intriguing and somewhat unnerving. So, what lies ahead? What other predictions are waiting in the wings, ready to leap from the screen into our world? Only time will tell. Now let's delve into the not-so-distant future according to The Simpsons. The year 2034, as foretold by The Simpsons, holds some intriguing possibilities. Let's delve into the world of tomorrow as painted by the creators of The Simpsons. The year 2034, just around the corner, presents an array of fascinating prospects that we'll explore together. Firstly, The Simpsons hint at the rise of virtual reality. It's not just about headsets and gaming anymore, oh no. They're suggesting a world where virtual reality is as commonplace as smartphones are today. Imagine, if you will, a world where our daily routines, work and even social interactions are all integrated into a virtual realm. It's a world where you can be anyone, anywhere, at any time. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? But it also brings to mind questions about privacy, security, and the blurring lines between the virtual and the real. Another major prediction for 2034 is the potential for a new form of government. The Simpsons, in their cheeky satire, suggest a world run not by politicians but by big corporations. A world where the corporate boardroom replaces the political forum. It's a thought-provoking notion, isn't it? What would a corporate-run world look like? Would efficiency and profitability rule, or would it lead to a dystopian future where human interests take a backseat to corporate gains? The implications of these predictions are immense. A world dominated by virtual reality could revolutionize the way we live, work and play, but it could also lead to new challenges in maintaining a balance between our virtual and real lives. Similarly, a corporate-led government could bring about an era of efficiency and innovation, Or it could lead to a world where the gap between the rich and the poor widens even more. The Simpsons, with their uncanny knack for predicting the future, have given us a lot to ponder for the year 2034. But remember, these are just predictions, and the future is unwritten. As we step into this brave new world, it's up to us to shape it, to make it our own. Only time will tell if the Simpsons' crystal ball holds true once again. The Simpsons' predictions have been eerily accurate, but is it prophecy or mere coincidence? This is the question that has been nagging at us, isn't it? We've journeyed through the uncanny foresight of this beloved family from Springfield, from the early days to the new millennium, and even peered into their prophesied future of 2034. Some may argue that with a show running for as long as The Simpsons, a few correct predictions are bound to happen. A mere coincidence, they say. However, others hold on to the theory that the creators have some insight into the future. They argue, how else can they predict with such precision events decades before they unfold? The key predictions we've discussed today, whether they are a product of coincidence or prophecy, have undeniably stirred our imaginations and kept us on our toes. Whether it's a crystal ball or a series of lucky guesses, there's no denying that The Simpsons' predictions continue to captivate us all.